Coming up in today's edition of Theme Park Newsroom, we're going to take a look at the approved plans for the Legoland Windsor entrance area revamp. We'll be looking into the first details of a brand new roller coaster coming to SeaWorld San Antonio next year, and we'll be sharing some early construction images from the brand new restaurants that are going to be coming to Universal's Epic Universe in 2026. It's Friday the 20th of June 2025, and this is another edition of Theme Park Newsroom right here on the Chall YouTube channel. Doncaster born, but built for theme park news. Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Chall YouTube channel, Doncaster born, but built for theme park news, and welcome to another edition of Theme Park Newsroom, your go-to source for the latest theme park news around the world. Now, we've got some brilliant content coming up. I'm pretty sure you've seen over the last few days. We've already had some wonderful content. We've had some theme park talks. We're planning more of them in the future. We've got some more content coming up as well. We've got more shorts. We've got more the edition of the Lost Ride series. We've got more editions of the Theme Park Talks. We've got more editions of Theme Park Newsroom coming up. In fact, we've got a big one tomorrow to start your weekend off right, and it's a very special single-focused episode looking at the brand new roller coaster that's going to be coming probably next season or the season after at Sarkaniemi in Finland. So this is going to be a nice sort of packed up episode with a couple of stories, a few stories, and then there's a single focused episode tomorrow, and then we've got some other videos coming up as well. The Future of Drayton Manor prediction video, that's going to be coming this weekend, going into next week as well. And we also have, believe it or not, we have a collection of old news updates from what's currently an Alton Towers themed area that we did back in the day years ago. So can't wait to release that and sort of get your thoughts on the progress of that over time when we release those videos. So there's a lot coming up, but today's focus is all about the latest theme park news. We're going to start with our first story today from Legoland Windsor. So this past week, the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead gave planning permission to replace the current entrance at the park. The existing entrance has been branded as dated, and the park wants a fresh, modern look that better complements its overall aesthetic. Giant Lego brick towers will feature prominently in the new entrance, complete with iconic Lego figures built into the design and the addition of brand new signage, which will reflect the playful and creative vibe created by the new entrance. Back in October, the council already approved other area enhanced improvements, so this latest plan simply completes the upgrade. And details like construction start dates and duration haven't been released yet, but this could be a phased build during off-peak potentially to minimise disruption for guests during the seasons. So the Legoland Windsor entrance upgrade is definitely a sight to see, and as you saw by the concept art that was on your screen during that news update, I mean, this is going to be a wonderful piece of Legoland Windsor sort of turning of the page, if you like. This is a turning of a page and the chapter of turning over a new page for Legoland Windsor. I do think the park has a lot of potential still to reach, and there's still a long way for them to go. They've been really impressive with their new attractions over the years, and it even dates back as far as the Legoland Windsor Resort Hotel back in 2012 to replace a coaster that I did when I was a kid, the Jungle Coaster, the old Mack Wild Mouse coaster, and I really enjoyed that as a child, and it was sad to see it go at the end, but it paved the way for the resort side of things, the overall experience, and bringing in this new hotel. And I would say it was the right decision. 100% it was the right decision. And since then, they've brought in some brilliant investments. And I think when you look at the future of Legoland Windsor with the new accommodation lodges coming probably the next couple of years, you've got what will soon to be, or at some point be, the replacement ride for Viking River Splash, of course, the big Rapids ride that closed. You know, there's a new chapter for that area towards the front of the park, you know, coming in the future, and Legoland Windsor will need to deal with the increased crowds. And I think that, and this is just my personal opinion, things like the Viking River Splash attraction replacement, that big attraction replacement, and other projects in the future could be a reason as to why they've gone with this area upgrade, shall we say, an enhanced entrance gate. And along with the other improvements to the area nearby the entrance gate, I think this is going to be a wonderful change to the park, and I'm all here for it. Next up, we go to SeaWorld San Antonio, and this is a park with big history and big plans, as it seems like details have now been revealed for a brand new roller coaster set to open in the summer of 2026. Construction is set to begin on the 1st of July 2025 at an estimated cost of nearly $9 million, making it a modest, family-sized yet thrilling addition to the park. Now, this particular ride will be situated on an over 4,000 feet square plot between Steel Eel and the Wavebreaker Rescue Coaster. It will be built on drilled concrete piers with a separate load and unload station included in the construction project. This is where the details really come to life. It's been described as an inverted family-style coaster designed to be accessible and fun for a broad age range. And enthusiasts on X, formerly known as Twitter, suggest it could be a Bolliger & Mabillard family inverted roller coaster. So when you look at recent investments from the chain that owns SeaWorld San Antonio and with the other SeaWorld parks, the Busch Gardens parks, you look at rides like Phoenix Rising, for example, over at Busch Gardens. I think that's the kind of example of attraction we are getting here, and I think when you look at the example of Phoenix Rising as an investment, I think that that is what we're looking at here. Obviously, it's not officially confirmed yet to be a Bolliger & Mabillard family inverted coaster. We know it's an inverted style family-friendly roller coaster, but we don't know it's from B&M officially yet. But I think when you look at Phoenix Rising, for example, there's evidence there in terms of past patterns of investment that we're looking at a similar style of manufacturer for this particular project. But I did feel something of a Bolliger & Mabillard family inverter coaster was probably coming to the park at some point. It was just a case of when, not if, in my personal opinion. And I think when you look at the plot of land in between Steel Eel and Wavebreaker, the rescue coaster, I think it fits perfectly around that site. I think it'll look perfect once all the landscaping's done for it and once they theme it up quite nice in and around the area and around the border of the area. I do think it's the right level of investment for the park, and I would say that this is the right type of coaster the park needed. So of course, it's, like I said, set to open according to the early details in June 2026. That is the scheduled opening day at this moment in time in the early detail stage of the application for this new attraction, and we're going to keep our eyes peeled on it. Obviously, we're going to bring you more details on this when we get it in terms of name, theme, confirmation of manufacturer, etc. But all we can tell you officially at this stage is construction starting on the 1st of July or expected to start around that time. It's going to be open in June 2026 in terms of original planning date, and also expect to be an estimated cost of nearly $9 million. And of course, it's an inverted style family coaster as described in the early details that was mentioned via the source. So SeaWorld San Antonio, keep your eyes peeled on that park because there's a brand new family thrill roller coaster coming next year, and we can't wait for this investment. Finally, we go over to Universal's Epic Universe, and of course Epic Universe is the big new Universal Studios park in Orlando, Florida. But even with the park now open, with its opening year being this year in 2025, it only opened only a few weeks ago, and now we're already getting details as to what we can expect to see come to the park in 2026. Situated in the Celestial Park section between the park entrance and the How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk land entrance portal, this new eatery coming to the area shares the teal accented rounded entrance aesthetic typical of the Celestial Park section, and the doors currently display messages like "Travelers, pardon our stardust, we ignite a galaxy of flavours and culinary delights coming 2026. While no formal theme or menu details have been disclosed by the park, the Galaxy of Flavours tagline hints at perhaps an innovative or fusion style offering to complement the Celestial aesthetic. So we've got one or two new restaurants coming to Celestial Park as part of an attached building, as part of this new investment for the main kind of hub area of the park in 2026. Now, I've seen clips and videos of Universal's Epic Universe already. I can't wait to go there myself at some point. It'll happen at some point, it's just a case of when. And I love the look of this brand new park. I've said this to people off camera and on camera. If Universal Studios Great Britain is anything like Epic Universe, we're in for a very, very positive experience. Definitely a more positive experience. And I really can't wait for it. I really, really can't wait to see Universal Studios Great Britain, the long-term future of Epic Universe, especially after the opening and all the hype around it and the success and the rave reviews coming in from the attractions. I do think this will be a wonderful park. I think both are going to be wonderful parks. and to see the Celestial Park section of the whole theme park and resort getting these new offerings of food, because, you know, the theme park experience isn't just about the rides and the attractions, it's about the entertainment, it's about the food and retail, it's about accessibility, it's about what you do, it's about every single little detail, in my eyes personally. And to see them expand already on the amount of food and the types and variety of food that they offer at the park is a very pleasing sign. It's something that pleases me 100%. And I think to see a park expand on that offering so soon after opening, going into next season, their first full season as a theme park, 2026, I do think this is a positive move by Universal's Epic Universe, and I really do rate it. I think it's a really good move. Of course, what type of food, we don't know. There's been rumours of different things, like a pizzeria, Italian, you know, there's different rumours, especially, but, you know, we're not going to sort of touch on them because we want to kind of wait for we'll touch on rumours and speculation about new roller coasters, new attractions, etc. But in terms of this new restaurant at Epic Universe, or this new attached building with one or two restaurants for Epic Universe next year, we don't have a solid guess. It's all kind of whisper in the wind style rumours, this one. So they're not solid concrete rumours based on something. So we can't really comment at this stage on them. But I can only imagine with the Galaxy of Flavours, the Fusion Delight, you know, it could be something light, could be something dessert-wise, maybe. I think that a dessert bar could be brilliant for Epic Universe, especially in the Celestial Park section. So I think that a dessert bar would be a fantastic addition to the park. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled on this one, and I love the look of this one. I think, again, Epic Universe, like they're going to do with all the things they add, both rides, attractions, entertainment shows, food, retail, etc. Anything they add at that park, they're going to think of every single little detail. So I've got no worries about this investment whatsoever. And I think the expansion on the variety of food and eating options they have at the park, and the decision to upgrade on that and enhance on that next season, is a massive positive. So that is the end of another episode of Theme Park Newsroom here on the Coast Chall YouTube channel. We have really enjoyed bringing the latest news to you. Like we said, we've got another update coming tomorrow. It's a massive solo focused video on the brand new roller coaster coming next year or the year after probably to Sarkaniemi in Europe. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, as well as all the other content we've got coming up, including the content we're going to film in about 4 days' time from the Alton Towers Resort. We're going to be filming a full news video talking about all the latest updates around the park. We're going to be filming full area videos. We're going to be filming off-ride videos. We're going to film some other content for short form and also other social media platforms as well. So stay tuned for it all here on Coast Chall and across all our social media platforms. I am the CHALL. This has been the Coast Chall YouTube channel, Doncaster born, but built for theme park news. Keep living the coastal life, and we'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Take care and have a thrill-tastic day.